Hey guys, Praveen here, and today I want to talk to you about V0 and how I use V0 as a designer. V0, for those who don't know, is a AI based website or web page generator. So let me just show you. I'll, I'll type out something. Hero section landing page for a UI design web app called Teak. So you can just, in this prompt, you can just type whatever information that you have, whatever you want to design. For example, in Figma, you can just come in and type it here. So you will get, as the name suggests, a V0 version, like initial some ideas that you might think, or you want some starting off point. This is great for that. You can just go into V0 dev and start designing whatever you want. So yeah, let's look at this. So yeah, this is great. The good thing is you can so this is the UI that it generated. You can go on top of it and add other stuff. So let me add a header here. Add a header with sign in buttons. Okay, so V0 is thinking, and it will add great. So this is the first version that we have, V1, and it will create another V version. So as I said, V0 is a good starting point. You can start with this and copy this into Figma and grow from there, or you can add ask it to generate more things. It's just, this is mostly like talking to a fellow designer and talking to a junior designer and asking them to add things. So yeah, here it added the header that we wanted. Let's see it full screen. Yeah, this looks good. So I'll just copy this into Figma and I'll add more brand related things and adjust the copy a bit, and it's mostly good to go, right? So whenever you have imposter syndrome or like you just don't know where to start, so that's the reason you're not starting, right? You can go here, type all the requirements that you have in this, and then let it generate something, and that will be your inspiration basically. So when you have something, you can just click on this button to open a new tab. You can copy this link and go into Figma and use the HTML to Figma HTML design plugin, this one, to just import that URL into your web page. So yeah, let's take a look at some other things that I've generated. Yeah, so I've generated a lot of things here. So just as a starting point, I'll just tell it what I need. So for example, this pricing comparison, I go in and I tell everything that it needs to have. And it needs 3 cards with these information, and it will generate something basic for me, but it's a good starting point. It's how we can cut off the time to any imposter syndrome that you have, or any basically resistance that you have to starting designs. This will cut that off. So let's see this one. Yeah, so here I started with something like this: personal productivity dashboard. I just started asked it to add these things, and then I asked it to add sidebar and some things else, and at end it gave me something like this. Let me open it in a new tab. Yeah, it gave me something like this, right? I copied this, I used HTML to Figma plugin to import it, and I made it into something like this, right? So there is a lot of difference from this to this, but it's mostly our branding, our sense of style, and our taste. But this is a good starting point. You can start from here and then go to where you want, and this will entirely cut off the resistance that you have while beginning. And I think that's the most important part over here for designers, right? Yeah, and V0 itself is good. You can just talk how you talk with a junior designer that's working with you. And you can also use a Figma integration, but that's mostly like Figma to code plugin, right? And it has projects. So So if you go to projects, you can add some things that you need, like this project brand color is this, so this project should use an orange brand color, things like that. You can add as instructions to the project and generate some UI inside this project itself. So, and you can also add some files if you want. So yeah, that's V0. It's good as a starting point, as I said. So try it out. If anytime you have some you are staring at a blank screen, you don't know where to start, come to V0, use it, import it into Figma, and then start from there. Most of the designs that I have here, these are all some designs that I made just for explorations. Most of it starts in V0 or in ChatGPT, and then I come in, I upgrade a little bit, add some my sense of style into it, and then that's all. So try it out, V0, let me know how it goes.